All right, beginners. We're going to talk about I think I've alluded to it once already, a very popular picking pattern on the acoustic guitar. It's the alternating bass thumb finger pattern. And I teach this in my this class a lot because it comes up all over the place with acoustic guitar in lots of different genres. In folk, pop, country, rock, you see this kind of pattern in different variations all the time. And the idea here is that you're doing two different things. You're hitting with your thumb, you're hitting with your fingers. So for this song, it's called El Condor Pasa by Simon and Garfunkel. You're really the whole time going thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers. These three fingers will always play the G, B, and E strings together. So I'm going to put the camera down here. So you're always taking these three fingers and they're touching that string at the same time. So if I were to put my fingers into a G chord, which they are on the other side, I would hit a bass note, so I would go bass, fingers, bass, fingers. Many people find it very useful to take that pinky finger, which isn't doing anything, and put it down on the fretboard, or sorry, on the pick guard. So you're going bass. Practice that about 1,000,000 times, and when you think you've got that, you're going to change it up. And now you're going to go bass, thumb, and then you're going to hit this bass note. Low, 6 fingers, 4 fingers, low E fingers, D fingers. So whenever you're playing a G chord, that's the sound you're gunning for. And when you're playing an E minor chord, you're going to play same thing. Low E fingers, D fingers. 6 fingers, 4 fingers. The only one that changes on the song we're about to do is C. When I play a C, instead of hitting 6, 4, now I'm going to go 5, 4. When I go back to a G or an E minor, I go back to the 6, 4 instead of the 5, 4. Couple things. I see this often, you don't have to do anything more than brush your fingers against these. Two things I see all the time. I see people who want to dig their fingers underneath the strings and really pull them out. You do not need to do that. I'm just pressing down on them like this. Let's see if I can get a better angle on just my fingers here. The other thing I see people do is they want to keep their fingers, C minor bent right now, they're kind of like a claw. People that want to keep their fingers straight. So I see this a lot too. And they want to brush them, like almost flick them up. Don't do that. Take your pinky, put it down, curve your fingers, and just push lightly against them and flick them up a little. So the song itself is pretty straightforward. It's 1 bar of E minor, 3 bars of G, 3 bars of E minor, 3 bars of G, and then we finish on the E minor. The middle section has a C in it, but you'll see right here, pardon the pun, how this works out. So I start off with, I'd rather be a sparrow than a snail. Yes, I would. I surely would if I could. Ooh. I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. Yes, I would. If I could, I surely would. So one bar of music is 4 bass notes and 4 plucks at the speed that I'm doing there. So this is a bar of music. That's 1. So when it starts off, I say 1 bar of E. I'd rather be a sparrow than a... That was 1 bar. G gets 3 bars. So that means you're doing kind of 12 things. Snail, if I could, I surely would. I surely would. Now the middle section, in the middle, there's the away, I'd rather be away. Starts off on a C, and it's 2 bars C, 2 bars G, 2 bars C, 2 bars G, and then it finishes with 2 bars in E minor. And I remember on the C's, I'm going to go 5, 6, 5, 4, and then when I get back to the G's and E minor, I'm going to do 6, 4. Away, I'd rather sail away like a swan that's here and gone. A man gets tied up to the ground. He gives the world its saddest sound. Its saddest sound. A great finger picking pattern to practice. Thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers. Please message me on Edsby or ask the person you know in my class for my email, and you can certainly drop me a line and ask me any questions. They will have the PDF for you, and I will try and put it in the notes of the video as well. But it's pretty straightforward, a lot of practice, but a worthwhile skill to have. Have yourself a great week. Thanks very much.